We will show you now how to enrich your current workflow with an existing manual test scenarios. In this example, we have a simple workflow that represents a valid credit request by an employee and a test scenario for this valid request. Let's add in another scenario. It could be simply by copy-paste from an Excel sheet, or as for instance, you can import it from Micro Focus ALM test plan. To do so, go to Import Scenarios from ALM and connect to the server. Once you are connected, you choose your domain and your project, and then get the wanted test from the test plan. You may have several folders. You can choose one of them and then choose one or several test cases. In our case, we will take the test on another case for credit request, which is for students. We import it. My test scenario is now imported. Let's see and associate it to a workflow, as we may have several workflows available. You can see that my test scenario is not compliant to my workflow. This is because the case does not exist in my decision table. To add the case, I do simply drag and drop from the test scenario into the wanted task. In my case, verify credit data. I will do the same for the verification of a customer, as my case for a student does not exist. Next, I will add a set column on the customer status to identify if it's valid or not, and then drive my workflow. My first case is a valid, and my second case is invalid, which is the student, as you can see. Then I will add a choice point is valid customer, where in the case of a valid customer, I will go towards signing the contract, and otherwise I will exit the workflow towards an endpoint called invalid customer. To drive the workflow for this choice point, I will add a decision table with a condition column on the customer status. As well, I will define an outcome for both of the cases. So in the first case, valid, and the second case, invalid. I will choose the outcome for each one of them. The first one is going towards signing the contract, and the second one towards an invalid customer. Now, as you can see, my scenario is compliant to the workflow, while my first scenario stays still compliant.